Hello, this is Kurt Brown, also known as Saint Rambone. Whew. I've come to the conclusion after my memory is coming back, I was thinking about something. I've been talking about the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Financial Services Modernization Act of 1999 in my employment at the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation in Roseville, California. We were jumped on the day of banking deregulation, I believe. I was trying to remember when they had us in a boardroom, and I believe a woman may have been raped or something else may have happened in the office. I know it wasn't good. I do believe a slight blackout occurred. And also my boss was quarantined and put in the corner of his office, and likely computer stuff was going on, but that was a day or so later. So to clarify what happened, I believe we were quarantined into the boardroom on the day that my boss was almost blown up over at his house. Or actually the fuels almost detonated in the subdivision. Was he already dead? Who knows? This is not nice. I don't like California anymore because of what's happened to me. Now starting to feel that way about the United States. I was in an incident in the Pacific in 1983, like we lost the war. One guy told me to actually leave the country. It was supposed to have been like play games, but I think it was a continuation of the Falklands War. Basically groups fighting for this and that. The earth is a predatory cannibalistic place. The weapons are getting more advanced with these stunning weapons and the drugs they're injecting into people. I'd recommend if you're young, just get out of the country or find a small town and hide away from it all. Even if you get money, you get knocked down like my brother Kurt Cobain of Nirvana did, and my half-brother. I'm sorry I didn't meet him, but I was in kind of a stroke condition since 1983, and I woke up. But on that stuff that happened at the FDIC, on the Financial Services Modernization Act of 1999 in Roseville, California, my boss is almost blown up. This is a series of events. My boss is almost blown up. This is what I think happened. My boss was almost blown up the day before Financial Services Modernization Act. He came into the office. His subdivision had been evacuated due to fuel in Rockland, California. Then later in the day, I believe this was the same day, it might have been another day, they had us sit in the boardroom. That's us, meaning the other bank examiners of my level. And we sat in a boardroom that was adjacent to the main office where the cubicles were. Then the next day, or that afternoon of the next day, my boss was quarantined. And I think it was the next day that I was actually speaking to him about this. Quarantined in the corner of his office with the computers right there. My best bet is never work in finance, never work in banking, never work for the military. If you want to do military stuff, I mean, you might as well plan to be killed in the advanced weaponries we got now. They're stunning people. Even in that finance stuff, I mean, they're stunning people, injecting people. It doesn't matter. Their government, particularly in California, you got that. You got so many currents. People even hate veterans here. They really do hate veterans. They act like they don't, but the veterans don't even give a shit about each other. The way it's peers some days, I just say don't even work in finance or the military. Leave it alone. Stay out of the state of California. It's become a lot more. It's changed really since 1983 to now. To me, it's quite different. But then again, I got a broader perspective. It's a much more conservative and hostile place than it might appear on the surface too, and very vicious. I can see why a lot of people don't live in the state or on the West Coast, for that matter. Look at Kurt Cobain in Washington State, from Aberdeen, Seattle area, bullet in his head, robbed at 27. This is Kurt Brown, also known as Saint Rambone, Mobile Audit Club. Here, with something strange A painting. I used to have another name for it. Who dat? Handsome elf?